Hi, this is Gabriel Mack. Today I'm going to show you how to use dual monitors in Windows. But before we go over that, let's go over some reasons you would want to have a dual monitor setup. Let's say you're a video editor. You want your video editing software to take up the entire screen, but you also want to manage your files and footage on the other screen. Another reason is if you're a streamer, you want to have your game take up the entire screen, and you want to have the chat window on the other side so it doesn't impede you while you try to game. Now that we've gone over some reasons that you would want to have a dual monitor setup, I'm going to show you how to set up dual monitors in Windows. Firstly, you want to plug in your monitor to your power. Most monitors these days use an AC cord, which you can just plug into your wall or a power strip. In my case, I'm using an AC power cord. Now that your monitor has power, you can connect an HDMI or DisplayPort adapter. The ports that your monitor will have will depend on the type of monitor. For example, my main monitor has DisplayPort and HDMI, but my more budget-oriented monitor has HDMI. Now that you plugged in your monitor, you can connect the HDMI or DisplayPort right into your GPU if you're using a desktop computer. For laptops, it will depend. See, my HP Envy here has a HDMI port over here, which is pretty convenient. But if your computer only has USB-C ports, you can use something like this. It's a USB-C to HDMI or DisplayPort adapter. This will depend on the kind of laptop. Okay, now that your displays are connected to your computer, we can now go into Windows and set up your dual monitors. There are multiple ways you can get into your display settings, but the easiest way I found is to right-click your desktop and then go right to display settings. Let's expand this a bit. Now you can see it displays 1 and 2. This is because I have 2 displays connected, but they're both showing the same exact thing on both sides. But if we scroll down here, down to multiple displays, we will find duplicate these displays. In this case, we want to change it to extend these displays. And then you want to select keep changes. Now you can see in this gray window we have displays 1 and display 2 right beside each other. When we click identify, we see display 1, and then I move my cursor here, you just see display 2. Now we can do things like drag windows across from both sides to left and right. But let's say your second monitor is on top of your primary display, display 1. Well, then that's a pretty easy thing to do. You just put display 2 on top of it to match your display configuration. And now when you move the cursor above, you see now we're on display 2. Here, I'll press identify. See, now we're on display 2 when we move across. And yeah, that's it for my tutorial. Most of my videos are, at least for now, just recording live music, so they're not going to be talking head vids like this, but you could subscribe if you want. Well, that's the end of this video. Goodbye.